Hello everyone, Dr. McIntosh here, College and Career Readiness 101. I want to talk to you specifically about text structures. Text structures are intended by the author to really set you up for success as the reader. They utilize certain features, and I'm going to talk about some of those strategies here in a moment, to help guide you to shape your understanding and to give you also the purpose behind why they wrote in the manner in which they did and what that intended purpose is. Text structures are to help you as a reader, no matter if you're reading peer-reviewed journal articles or if you're in your textbook or perhaps even just a leisure book that you found that you'd like to read just in your spare time. Nevertheless, don't omit utilizing those text structures and really seeking the understanding that is there for you by the utilization of those structures. Some of those structures include cause and effect. We know that we're going to put our clothes in the washing machine because they are dirty, and we know that the effect, by the end of the wash cycle, we will have clean, fresh clothing for us as we get ready for the next day. Also look at chronological order. We look at these things when we look at specifically reading about past events or time periods in history. So if you're in a history course or doing some work and you're needing to look back at over the course, perhaps the history of the organization that you work for, the chronological order, using that first part of the word chrono to equal time, knowing that things are in a timely manner, okay? It follows a process. And so specifically in your readings, if you're looking for that and you're seeing that various time periods are being articulated to you, it's there for an intended purpose. Also know problem and solution. Whether we're in math or whether we're in history or composition, we know that things follow a process, such as the writing process. We know that we begin with a pre-write, a drafting, some editing, revision, and then that final product. So everything follows a process, okay? Also look at, too, the main idea. The main idea sentence is going to guide you as the reader on how each paragraph is going to align with one another, giving specific indicators or different issues to be brought up through the continuity of the paragraph, though by the end of that, you're able to build your comprehension as a whole by utilizing those main idea sentences. So again, as you're looking for, maybe skimming or doing a pre-read, or perhaps even doing immediate recall after you've read a paragraph, just going back to that first sentence to make sure that you've got that understanding that you need to then move on through the entirety of the passage that you're reading, the chapter, or perhaps even completing the book. Also look at, too, when you're talking about comparing and contrasting. We know that we think compare and contrast. Oh, that Venn diagram, that's those two circles that there are areas where they don't meet, but then there are areas where they overlap. And so we utilize the areas where they overlap in that Venn diagram to give you where both items, whether they're variables, two different things that may have some common aspects and then also have some distinct differences, we're able to compare and contrast the likenesses and then the differences of those two items or elements. For example, blue cars and red cars. We know that they are both vehicles and they are forms of transportation. That would be found within where they overlap, but we know the distinct differences of the colors are going to be where they don't overlap. So just utilizing some of those text strategies or text structures, if you will, to help guide you as the reader. Again, it's a great day to serve. I'm very happy to help in any manner. Please utilize this, subscribe below, and remember, your best is still yet to come. So don't omit those text structures. They are there for a reason. Take care.